This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Dogs will kick this away to start us off. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the runner takes off to his right. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
On first down, it's play action. Nice grab. It's Young. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great hit to deny a touchdown.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Trying to find some room. It's Young. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And here's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And You know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Trying to extend the play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. It's a fake. The up man has the ball. And the fake does not work, doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powerful running into the secondary. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Tuggle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On the run, it's Young. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And in first down, they go right back to him. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Ball handed off. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's a shotgun run call.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40. Past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Finds his man. It's Tuggle. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Frazier. The spin move. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Riley. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Georgia, 17, Alabama, 7.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires it. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
And the coverage seam downs the ball right there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Williams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Sutton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver and an end around. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
A first down loss. It's second and long from the 23. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And there's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Georgia 17, Alabama 10.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, tied. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that. And
he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump in front here in the 4th.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. But he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bama. He's going to score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's hit just before the throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
By the receiver. He's brought down at the 45-yard line. First down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Movement here from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Money comes for his second punt of the game. And how about this? A fake. The pass rush closing in. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. The gamble does not work at all, and the punter showing why he's not the quarterback. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the same runners got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 61 yards. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on
the junior gets home making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wide out. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. That puts them back on top. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Did he take it all the way? He's past the 30. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff on first and goal.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Yeah, they cut into this lead now on third and goal. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Return goes out of bounds.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket now. The sure hands. It's Tuggle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. With the catch, it's Frazier. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
And that's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in a game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a 1st down, and you get out of bounds. And with no timeouts, that's critical.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Just a heads-up play by this wide receiver to recognize where the 1st down marker is and then to get out of bounds to save time.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.